Hello all, my name is Hitesh Tamani and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today I'm back with another important and interesting concept in the world of data and analytics. In this particular video, we will be going to learn about how to calculate rolling average using Python. So this video will gonna be really very interesting and informative as well. So please make sure you watch the video till end and please subscribe to my channel if not already done yet. So let me just quickly tell you or like explain you the data set which we have, and then probably we will deep dive into the problem and the solution of that. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get started. So for like first of all, let me just quickly import the libraries, required libraries, and then I'm basically like reading these two CSV files, right? Let me just tell you like what is there in each of these, right? So we are having like in the very first like data frame, we have like information of the books which are getting sold on Amazon, right? So as we can see, we are having book ID, we are having book title, we are having unit price, right? Similarly, in the second data frame, we are having like sales associated with that particular book, right? So basically for all the books at a day level, like what was the sales basically, right? So yeah, these are the two data sets with us. And let's deep dive into the problem statement now. So like we have to basically calculate rolling average for book sales in 2022, right? So basically, since we have to calculate book sales over here, so sales will be nothing but it will be a multiplication of unit price and quantity, right? That will basically denote the sales of a particular product, right? So for that, can I say this thing? Since unit price is available in the first table, quantity is available in the second table. So for sure, we have to basically join these two tables to get both of them in a single table, right? Now, what they're saying thereafter is we have to like a rolling average continuously updates a data set average to include all data. This I will be going to explain this in a couple of minutes, right? Apart from that, basically they are asking to provide the output at a month level, right? As we can see, we have like daily level sales over here. So for sure, like we have to convert this into month as well. And apart from that, like we have to basically get sales, we have to get month, we have to get sales, and we have to get rolling average as well in the form of output, right? And all the numbers should be rounded up to nearest whole number. Okay, so as we have discussed, like we have to basically merge these two tables. So for merging purpose, we are having pd dot merge over here in pandas data frame, in pandas library we are having merge option, right? Which will basically merge these two data frames, right? So over here, I am using Amazon books, right? And I will basically merge it with book orders, right? On on what? On book ID, right? And how equal to, since basically those books which are available in like Amazon books data frame, sales will be available for those books only, right? So for that, I am performing inner join over here, right? And I will basically give alias as merged data, right? So let me just show you what is there in this merged data, right? So over here, as we can see, we got like book ID. I mean, like both of these data frames got merged together, right? Now, since we have to convert this order date into month, right? So for sure, we have to first of all check like basically this particular column is in date time or not, right? So for that, I will use merged data, right? I will check data type for all the columns, right? So for that, as we can see, we are having book ID in object format, order date. So order date is also there in object format, right? So let's convert this like order date, like format of order date into date time, right? So for that, I will use order date, right? And I will use pd dot to underscore date time, right? And I will basically use the same column alias over here, right? And apart from that, like we have to only fetch data set just for 2022 as only, right? So for that, what we will basically do, First of all, we will convert this date into year, and then we will fetch like data just for 2022, right? So for that, what I will do, I will basically use this, right? And I will fetch this from merge data, right? So over here, what we are doing is we are basically converting this to year. So I will use dt dot year, right? And since this got converted to year, right? Let me just show you. So as we can see, this got converted to year, right? Now from this, we have to filter out just 2022. So I will use 2022, and we have to basically filter this out from merge data. So I will use merge data over here, right? And we will basically give a new data frame name for this, which will be merge data 2022, right? So yeah, let me just show you the data for in merge data 2022. So over here, as we can see, we are having order date, order price, unit price, quantity, and everything, right? Now, what we have to do, we have to basically calculate sales over here, right? So sales will be nothing but it will be a multiplication of unit price and quantity, right? For that, I'm using sales, which will be equal to unit price multiply by quantity, right? So unit price, I will take quantity from here, right? Now, let me just show you what is there as part of this data frame now. So yeah, as we can see, we have, I think this is not getting multiplied properly. So let's convert data type of unit price column and quantity column as well, right? Because it seems the data type is not appropriate for these two as well. So let me just check. So unit price is in int 64, quantity is in int 64. Let's convert this into int only, right? So for that, what I will do, I will use unit price column, right? And I will basically use this dot as type, and over there I will provide int, right? Similarly, I will basically change the data type of quantity as well, right? Now, I think this is a warning. Okay, so let's run this. I think we have to run this once again. So let me just run it from merge dataset. So merge data 2022, we have unit price and quantity. This got converted to int. Let's check the data type once. Okay, we have this into int32. Now let's run this. Okay, so we got sales over here. Now, basically we have to take total sales, right? So for that, what we have to do, we have to basically do a group by on month, or what I can say order date. I will basically convert this into month while doing group by, and then we have to calculate total sales over here, right? So for that, I am using merge data 2022, right? Dot group by, right? And basically we have to do group by on what? We have to do group by on order date, right? Or not on order date. Basically, we have to fetch month from order date, and then basically on top of that, we have to do group by, right? So for that, I will take this. I will take order date as a column, right? And I will do d dot dt dot month, right? And I will basically do sum of sales, right? And in order to make it in a tabular format, I will do reset index, right? Now, let me just run this and we'll show you how our output will look like. So as you can see, we are having month number over here and we are having total sales as well, right? Let me just give this as monthly sales, right? Now, what we have to do basically, we have to calculate like rolling average for that, right? So in order to calculate rolling average in Python, we are having a expanding mean function, right? So let me just show you how to calculate rolling average. I mean, like this particular portion of this solution is really very important, right? So please note it down. So what we have to do basically on top of sales, we have to calculate rolling average, right? So in Python, we have like a dot expanding dot. I think this got auto written. Okay, dot mean, right? So basically dot expanding dot mean, what it will do basically, like since top of the month, right? So basically from the top of the month, let me just run like show you this. So what it will do basically, let's say if we are in like third month, right? So from first month it will take average of all the three, and it will basically provide average of all the 3 months together, right? Let's say if you are in fourth month, so basically it will basically take the average of all the 4 months, and it will give like provide rolling average of that, right? So like rolling average is nothing but it will take let's say if we are in the month of April, right? So basically what it will do, it will take like sales of all the previous months, and it will basically do average of that, right? So basically rolling average concept is literally very useful for prediction of sales, right? So let's say if we are in month of May, right? And we have to predict sales for the month of June, right? So for that, what we have to do, let's say we sold 20 units in Jan, 30 units in like Fab, and 100 units in March, right? Similarly, let's say 120 units in April. So basically, since the sales is not like consistent in like this particular case, so how can we predict like whether the sales of the like month of June will like increase or will decrease, right? So in that particular case, what we have to do, we have to basically take average of all the previous months, right? So like rolling average is nothing but it's the same technique, right? So over here we are using expanding mean, and since we have to round it up as well, so for that I will use dot round method, right? So let me just run this and we'll show you how our output will look like. So yeah, as you can see, basically we are having order date. Let me just rename this as dot rename columns is equal to order date. Let me just copy it from here, paste it over here. Yeah, and it would be month, right? Since we have to make the change in the like same data frame, so I will use in place is equal to true, right? Now let's like run this once again. So yeah, as we can see, we are having this month, right? We are having total sales in like specific month, right? And we are having rolling average as well, right? So yeah, likewise, you will be able to calculate rolling average, rolling sum of any of the like sales of like e-commerce company. So this is a really very interesting concept in order to do some prediction and all. So yeah, I hope you got to learn something new today. And this is a really very interesting topic and interesting concept, concept in data science, right? So yeah, that's all from my side. Like thank you one and all. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.